Hey everybody, Doug, your realtor. Thanks for letting me pop into your world again today, Friday, September 2nd. Man, I hope you all had a great week. Hope you have fun plans for the weekend. I hope you get all 3 days off for the holiday weekend. I hope you, your friends, family, and loved ones continue to be happy, healthy, safe, and well. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to talk about one small section of real estate. And then stick around for my Fun Fact Fridays. Hopefully, you will enjoy those as well. Okay, dope. Ready? Here we go. All right. Um, there's a lot of forms in real estate transactions, especially here in California. In a complete file that is used for realtors, there's hundreds and hundreds of pages in the entire complete file of that real estate transaction. And each one of them are very important, and each one of them protect all parties that are associated to that entire transaction: buyers, sellers, real estate brokerages, um, third parties, because we put and they put all this information together for you to read through and approve them. And obviously, with that much information, there's going to be questions that do arise. So, one of the forms that is used is what I'm going to talk about today, and that's the natural hazard disclosure form. This is a detailed, very detailed information on the areas around or underneath your home that you either own currently or that you're hoping to sell, and you want a buyer in there. They need to know everything that's around or is potentially around that house. Third party does it, gets it from the APN, which is the assessor's parcel number that's associated to the address of the home. It'll give you details of a number of things. It'll give you details of um, environmental hazards that may be on or near the property. Maybe very, very old gas stations that maybe were abandoned and they have their gas tanks still present, and maybe they fill them up with concrete, or did they remove them? There's those are some things that we should all know. Um, Severity of the fire hazard zone. Some are higher than the other. A tsunami is in there, supplemental tax bills, any assessments on the property and what those assessments are that's associated to your tax bill. Anything like military ordinances, whether new or old, mining tunnels, veins, if you will, that are new or old, probably old. Maybe there was some well of oil that were being drilled years ago. We have over 200,000 wells in California, and some of them are abandoned. So you need to know that stuff. What noise levels it is. Are you close to an airport facility? So these are some very important things that you need to know. And then also, you would be able to read through them, sign off on them, so you understand what you are purchasing, right? That is a disclosure. That's everything that is known about the property. And then you just move on if you want to proceed with it. That right there, that's just one of the many, many forms that we have. But again, it's from an outside vendor who pulls all that information from public records um, regarding your parcel number, assessor's parcel number. Okay, so I hope that helps. Oh, and let me just quickly say this: there's on that form, and a lot of forms that we use. There's a lot of jargon in there, or lingo that is used that may be difficult to comprehend or understand. Some of them I have to continue to read over and over again, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. It's just something that, for me to explain it to you a little bit more in detail. But the good news, I got this little baby right here, and it is literally a buyer's guide to the natural hazard disclosure. And there's information and definitions of what that lingo and jargon is. So if you need one, let me know. I've got several copies here in my office, or I've got unlimited copies electronically that I can send to you via email. Okie doke. So I hope that answers one question or satisfies one curiosity of if someone out there in the real estate world who's looking to buy or sell a house. Okie doke. Ready? Here we go. Fun Fact Friday. Boop. All right, let's see. Between 1912 and 1948, did you know Olympics medals were giving out for, or Olympic Games medals were given out for music, painting, architecture, and sculpturing? Didn't ever know that. That's crazy. Didn't know it. And then did you know, this is why I don't know it, 60% of the human brain is composed of fat. Most of your brain is fat. Look at all the nerves that are up in there. You know, I guess, now I'll leave it at that. But there's a lot of fat in the brain. But there's a lot of knowledge in that brain too if you expand your mind, right? All right, and let's see. Oh, did you know stop signs used to be yellow instead of red? They made the stop signs in yellow because they thought it would be more noticeable. Well, years and years and years have gone past, and red is evidently the most noticeable color that's out there, but they didn't do it in red because they didn't have enough of the ingredients to put in the red color to stop it from fading. It's crazy, but I guess they figured it out now. Unfortunately, the stop sign at the end of my street must be using the old red color batch because it's pretty faded, so I don't get it, okay? Anyway, that is it. And then, oh, green eggs and ham. Did you know that book was actually written because of a bet? Dr. Seuss and his editor had a bet. His editor said, I bet you can't write a book with 50 words or less. Guess what? They placed a bet. Dr. Seuss wrote the book, and you know what happened there. It was, excuse me, sorry about that. They placed a bet, and the editor lost. Paid him the 50 bucks. Now, look how many times that baby's been read. Okey-doke. And then let's see. Oh, last one. There's a species of jellyfish that never dies. It goes from adolescence to adulthood. Once it reaches adulthood, it reverts back to adolescence. Still trying to digest that one, man. How do you tell when a jellyfish is in its adolescent stage or adulthood stage? I don't know. And then do they follow it around and just see it transform? What was that? Benjamin Bratt or Pitt? I don't know. You know what I mean. The guy who started out old and then turned back into a kid. Or was that vice versa? Google it. Go from there. Okie doke. All right. That's all I got, man. I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe. Stay cool, man. It's been 105, 106, 107 degrees out here, man. So it is steaming. So if you're out in this area, stay cool, have fun, be safe. God bless. I'll talk to you guys next week. Probably the week after. Okie doke. Take care. Bye-bye.